Hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everyone? Let me scroll up here. What's up, status? Everything look okay? Look okay? Sound okay? Think we're good? Will the cards be available somewhere else, or is the only time to get them? So, the way I'm doing the cards, basically, is... I said on the YouTube post, of, like, the final image of all of them. The plan is to do, like, a maximum of 500 units. Because the thing is, I have to ship every single one of these out individually, personally, myself. So I have to, like, pack them all myself, print out all the shipping labels myself, like, all that shit. So, I'm just doing first come, first serve. Whoever pre-orders them. And then once I hit 500 pre-orders, I'm going to delete this post. That's it. It's done. One sec. There's like a chunk of something in my peanut butter. Weird. Oh. Alright. Anyway. Just want to say you're one of two D2 content creators my father shares videos of all the time. Dude, that's so cool. Tell your father I said huge thank you to him. That's awesome. What's up, everybody? Let's see. Why 3 jokers, so 53 cards? How many cards do you think there are in a deck? It's 55 if there's 3 jokers. Worldwide? Yep. Worldwide shipping. Just sent the money for the cards. It's 55 for US shipping, right? I'm just doing 60 across the board is what I've been doing, but if you only send 55, it's whatever. It's all good. What's up, Memnock? Yeah, this is a 55 card deck. I can send 5 more? No, Hank. Don't worry about it, bro. No. You're completely good. You are all good. Not a big deal at all. Genuinely. Don't sweat it. If you really want to, Hank, like, you can become, like, a member on YouTube. Or something like that, but, like, it's not a big deal at all. But let me show you guys everything. So this is like the back. This is all of the hand-drawn custom suit. Custom hand-drawn suits. So we did like a pattern tile grid. and then kind of flipped it 45 degrees on the diagonal. Because we looked at both diagonal and just doing it like straight up, and diagonal just looked way better. And then we have the clubs. So ace of clubs, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack of clubs, queen of clubs, king of clubs. And then we got the diamonds. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack of diamonds, queen of diamonds, king of diamonds. Ace of hearts, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack of hearts, queen of hearts, king of hearts. And then we got the 3 jokers. Typically there's only 2 jokers, but for obvious reasons we ended up going with 3. And we went with like a little, this is the custom joker icon we ended up with, which is pretty cool. And then we got ace of spades, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jack of spades, queen of spades, king of spades. And then this is the design for the box. So if I have like a box, right? I have a box right here. Cold! Thank you so much for the tier 3 for 5 months. Thank you for being a tier 3 sub, dude. And Hank, thank you for becoming a brand new member over on YouTube. So, if you look at this deck right here, this is a deck I got from, I went to like a Payday 3 event in New York. They invited us and they gave us these decks of cards. So this front over here, the front of the deck, that's where the 5 icons are going to be, and like that star formation on the front and back of the deck. Right? And then on the sides, how it says like card deck, we just did the same thing. So it says card deck, we just did the exact same thing. I like that. Sorry. Camera's not focusing the way I want to, but you get the idea. So it'll be the 5 icons on like the front and back, and then on the sides it'll just say card deck. And then it's all black. So the box is a very simple design, very clean, very minimal. That's kind of what we were going for. Can't use anything to anyone wondering like why we didn't put any like Destiny icons or anything like that on the box or any of the card designs, or why we didn't use any of the characters like Cade or Ikora or the Drifter or the Ace of Spades on a card or something like that. That would be copyright infringement. So it's completely okay for me to do these icons, right? Because while they are based on like the Destiny Elemental icons and inspired by them, they are reimagined versions of them, right? So it's like these are hand-drawn, custom-made, inspired by the actual icons. If I just copy and pasted the solar icon, or copy and pasted the arc icon, or copy and pasted the void icon, then again, copyright infringement. I get in trouble because those are official, trademarked, licensed, blah, 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 copy, you know, copyrighted Destiny assets, Bungie assets, Sony assets, whatever you want to say. But legally, in terms of copyright law, IP law, you're allowed to do things like inspired from copyrighted, you know, IP universes. Oh, that just. How long until they are ready to ship? So it takes approximately 14 days for the cards to get produced and arrive to me. And then I have to box them all up myself and ship them out. So what I've done is I've ordered a very small quantity for samples to ensure that I can hold them in my hand. I can look at them each one by one physically in person, see exactly how they come out, and ensure that I'm happy with the quality of them. So in about 2 weeks, I've already ordered the samples. In about 2 weeks, the samples will arrive and I can in person confirm yeah, I'm cool with this. Once I do confirm that I am, I'm happy with the quality and I'm satisfied, then I will order all of the decks for however many decks were pre-ordered, which again will take another 2 weeks. Then once I get those, then I can start boxing them up, send them out to people. So probably a month or two. Ideally before Christmas. But yeah, it's pretty much the idea. Envoy, thank you so much for the 3 years. That is a very long time to be subbing. Thank you so much, bro. Stelia, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Cinnabra, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Of course, all over on Twitch. Next things next. Let's go ahead and boot up Destiny 2. And we're going to start with Grandmaster Nightfall carries today. But I'd love to get 2 Will It Build videos recorded today. We're going to do a minimum of 1 no matter what, and I already know which one I'm going to try. But I kind of want to do a second one too. Stelia with another 5 gifted subs to save the frickin' hype train and bump it up to level 3. Stelia, you dog. Where can we pre-order the cards? Just go through. That link right there. If you go to my PayPal link, I just have it. I have the instructions in the description. You just send it here. Just PayPal me /MacticsG1. Super easy. Jefferson, thank you so much for the $5 super chat over on YouTube. Mactics a Bengals fan. I knew I liked you. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I literally just bought this. It came in the mail, I think, yesterday. Because I saw every team wearing these on the sidelines, all the staffers wearing these on the sidelines, and I thought they looked so cool. And I'm always down for stuff that supports veterans and service members as well, so win-win. Oh. Did I miss showing off the cards? I have a little community post right there if you want to check them out. Mac be rocking that stash. Thank you. Usually I save. Usually I shave it, but Liv has been asking me not to shave it. She likes it a lot. Whoa! Matt, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, dude. Let's go. Holy fuck. Matt, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. And knocking that hype train up to level 4. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Thank you, Mr. Mad. Appreciate it. Bengals, Ella, haha. Dude, I was getting every single person in my chat was, or every single person that watches my stream was coming into my stream every single day like clockwork when the Bengals were having a rough start to the season. Haha, Bengals suck now. Haha, Bengals are so bad. Haha, Bengals are... I don't hear anyone saying anything about the Bengals anymore. What happened? Where did everyone go? Nah, they still suck. Oh, I found guys, I found the bandwagon Chiefs fan. It's either this guy's either a bandwagon Chiefs fan or a lifetime Bills fan. One of the two. Where my Vikings fans at? Okay, so I unironically, I love the Vikings. The Vikings have been by far one of the most exciting teams to watch. Literally, Kirk Cousins is a fucking dog. Kirk Cousins is like actually the GOAT. And they have had one of the most mind-blowingly abysmal seasons ever. 0-3 starts. Best wide receiver in the entire league gets injured. Then your quarterback, who is absolutely popping off, who shut down the Super Bowl favorites, who aren't the Super Bowl favorites anymore, obviously, but at the time when the Vikings were playing them, the 49ers were still the Super Bowl favorites. And then now you have to emergency trade for Josh Dobbs. And your rookie wide receiver 2, Jordan Addison, has to step up to the plate. And they both just absolutely pop off. And have the performances of a lifetime. The Vikings are dogs. I love the Bengals, and obviously I'm going for a Bengals Super Bowl, but I wouldn't be equally happy with, but I would be perfectly content with the Vikings also winning the Super Bowl. Joe is overrated, probably because he's living rent-free and people like yours heads all day long. Anthony Sharp, thank you so much for becoming a brand new member on YouTube, and thanks for the 5 freaking gifted memberships, dude. How you doing, Anthony? Oh, you're a Vikings fan, dude? Dude, the Vikings are dope. Alright, guys, for the Grandmaster Nightfall carry, if you need assistance with literally any Grandmaster Nightfall in the entire game, as long as you can launch it, exclamation mark ticket in the chat. Lashikski, thank you so much for the gifted sub, and Envoy, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate both of you. Thank you, y'all. And Big Red Bond, thank you for the 100 bits as always. We have a level 4 hype train, only at 42%, with 45 seconds left. Is this hype train gonna die? Or is someone gonna drop a missile and send it on to level 5? What's gonna happen? I don't know. I guess we'll see in a bit. I've only just got into it, and I don't really watch it often since I'm English and I'm usually in work when I'm asleep, but I do enjoy watching the playbacks. Yeah, dude, I've gotten into NFL very much in the past 2 years. Previously, I really didn't care about it at all. But I don't know. It's just like some of I've just been enjoying watching it a lot recently. I've been having a blast watching NFL recently. But I totally get it's not for everyone. Wait, didn't we have over 5K subs? We did, but 30 days ago was my subathon where we had over like 2,500 subs in that one stream. So now that 30 days have passed, all of those have expired, so we've dropped back down quite significantly. Although being over 3,000 being over 3,000 subs is still a ton. So we're still in great shape. Mactics football breakdown content incoming. I don't know a whole lot about like the technical aspects of football, so like, you know, I wouldn't be able to, you know, do a video and be like, oh, the reason this play worked is because blah blah blah. You know, I wouldn't really know what I'm talking about. So probably not. But I could just get on and make a video and be like, yeah, Bengals are gonna win the Super Bowl. Woo! And then that would basically. What are you eating? I was having apples and peanut butter. Very good. How painful on a scale from 1 to 10 is the Mars Battleground GM? I mean, I think all the GMs are 1 on a pain scale of 1 to 10. I don't think GMs are that bad. But it's because I have like almost, I don't even know how many GM clears I have right now. I think I have like almost 2,000 at this point. So I'm not really a great person to ask because I have more GM clears than 99.99999% of people. So it's like my, we got Hubs picking the GM and Mad coming along with. So I need both y'all's Bungie IDs, and then Hubs, I just need to know which one you want to do. But yeah, I'm really thrilled with how the cards came out. There's a lot of moving parts involved, and a lot of effort on all fronts. I'm thrilled with them. How many solo clears you got? Can't you see on like the website? It's the bow this week, right? It is. Speaking of which, I'm pretty sure I got a god roll of the bow and I didn't realize it. Lightblade, please. Oh, let's go. I am always down for a Lightblade. Let's go. Music to my ears. Before we start, though, I want to... So I'm pretty sure it's gm.report. How many solo clears do I have? I have soloed 11 out of 27 strikes. So I've soloed Heist Moon, Heist Mars, Lightblade, Fallen Saber, Scarlet Keep, Inside Terminus, Devil's Lair, Lake of Shadows, Disgraced, Arms Dealer, and Garden World. Well, Garden World was forever ago. What the fuck? I lied. I'm not close to 2,000 clears. I have just over 1,500 clears. I have more Sherpas than I have clears. That's funny. Okay, you were the one who wanted Lightblades. Good. Dandy Man, thank you for the brand new Prime sub. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you, Dandy Man. What's up, Sutek? What's up, Fudge Cake? I got here late. Any changes to what you posted in the Discord for cards? So what I'm going to do actually is... what do I have for the cards command? Command, edit, cards. pre-order here. There you go. If you want to pre-order the cards, that paypal.me. I don't have the GM I need to for my seal. Mad, do you have the access to launch Lightblade? Because if you do not, then we're going to have to pick a different one, Hubs. Like I said, I can help you with any GM that you are able to launch. I'm gilded? Okay. So do you want to just do the weekly one then, Hubs? Weekly then? Okay. Just pass the lead back to me. I don't know, Kiyotaka. I've been having a lot of fun doing the Willa builds, so I kind of just... I've been liking spamming them. Spamming the Willa builds. I didn't miss the cards reveal, did I? You did, but I can do it again real quick. Ready? It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be fast, okay? You ready? This is the back of the cards. These are the clubs. These are the diamonds. These are the hearts. These are the jokers. And these are the spades. Boom. Speedrunning showing cards. Exclamation mark cards if you want to pre-order one. I'm doing first come, first serve. First come, first serve. Those are sick. Thank you, Anthony. I had a long blink. Can you re-show it? For you, Envoy? No. Oh, shit. I don't have the cards command set up in YouTube chat. But there you go. For people in YouTube chat that want to pre-order. Do I have to make a PayPal account if I want them? Yeah. You a spades player? So the number one card game I would say I play is euchre. I don't really play anything else, but like all of my friends and family members that I regularly hang out with all know how to play euchre, so that's like the main game we play. Are the cards just regular playing cards? Yeah. It's a standard 52 card deck plus 3 jokers. You know, standard, you know, whatever. Give me one sec, chat. I missed a phone call. I just want to double check and make sure it's not a... Oh! Hazard! The Casera! The Casera? The Casera. Hazard! Thank you for the 10 gifted subs and first time gifting in the stream. Thank you, dude. I just learned how to play euchre, however... Oh, E-U-C-H-E-R. I'm gonna let you... Can you guys go ahead and... Matt, I know you know how to do it. Give me 1 second. Give me just 1 second. You guys hang tight. Sorry. I had a voicemail from the insurance company. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't anything urgent. But yeah, basically the thing with the cards is... My original plan was to not sell them at all. They were just going to be for people who gifted 100 subs during the subathon. But then I posted some images of it that because I was working on them, because I was like, I thought they looked really cool and I was excited. So I did that, and then a shit ton of people were like, oh, I want some. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, I guess if a couple people want them, I'll print a few extra decks. And then, like, a ridiculous amount of people wanted them. So I was like, okay, I'll do up to, I'll just get 100. So I'll take 100 pre-orders, and then that's it. And then more and more people kept asking, so I was like, oh, okay. Okay, fine, I'll do 250 pre-orders, but then that's it, then no more. And then even more people started asking. So now I'm like, okay, I'll do 500, and like 500 is my limit. Because, like I said, I have to ship all of these out myself. Like, I have to hand pack, print out all the labels myself, run them all to the post office myself. Like, it's gonna take me fucking forever. So I'm not doing more than 500. So once we hit 500 pre-orders, I'm gonna close down the link, and that's gonna be it. And I think before, when I woke up this morning, we were at 350. So they're going like really fast. Good problem to have. Yeah, it's not like a bad problem. Any update on the care package? Well, the cards are part of the care package, so I guess that's kind of update 1. Have you not been looking at the care package Discord channel? Because that would be where the updates would be. The what now? Oh, God. Memnock, you're banned from questions. That's fair. I'm glad you agree. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yo, come over here, guys. Said there's 60, right? Yeah, so the idea is 50 per deck plus $10 shipping. I wish I could do them for less, because, like, obviously that's really expensive for a deck of cards, which I totally understand, but these are very expensive to produce, so it's like, you know, what you gotta do. Okay. That works out. That works out. That's cool. Got a little chunk damage out of him, a little chip damage. Oh, there's champions up. Why are there champions up? What's the material of the cards? Card material. I don't... What? What do you mean, what is the material of the cards? It's a card. Have you ever seen a card, Envoy? What are cards made of? I should not have to tell you this. What are cards made of? Chat, can someone tell Envoy what cards are made of, please? Because I can't be the one. Yeah, cards are made of they're made of fucking paper, Envoy. I feel like I shouldn't have to be the one to tell you that. You ever used a deck of cards? Cards are made of paper. Will you still be selling those cards the 13th? It's whenever I hit 500 pre-orders. So it's not like a certain date. Just whenever the pre-order count hits 500, that's when they stop getting sold. Different materials like plastic. Who the hell is making plastic playing cards? That sounds like heresy. Waterproof for like pool parties and shit? Bro, who is playing cards in the pool? That was a tragic rocket. What's up, Rodeo? Last Guardian standing. Ugh. What's happened? The Acolyte's worst nightmare. Yay! You make really good intuitive videos? Nice. I try. This is the GM this week? Yep. Yeah, no problem, Marshall. Light screen go bzz. Alright, I'm just gonna... This guy's got torched. Hey, Hazard, thank you so much for the 10 gifted again, dude. Appreciate all the love you guys always show me in the streams. When you doing Will It Build? Probably do like 2 or 3 GM carries, then we'll go Will It Build. And then we'll probably do some more GM carries, and then maybe a second Will It Build. If I'm feeling snazzy today. Because I'm trying to stack up a couple of Will It Build videos in advance since I'm moving this weekend. So, I'm not going to have any time to record any videos or stream at all. The only time I'll have to stream is on Saturday because I'm doing the speedrun charity tournament. But that's literally it. Good luck with your move. Thank you. It shouldn't be bad. Like, I mean, we're only moving like 15 minutes away. So I don't think... I have no reason to believe it's gonna, like, be complicated in any capacity. And we don't really have, like, that much stuff to move. It's just a couple of, like, bigger items. Like, the only thing that's gonna be a pain to move is, our bed and our couch. That's pretty much it. It's the packing and unpacking that sucks. Yeah, but, like, we don't have that much stuff. Now, if we move from the house that we're moving to into another place down the line, that is going to be complicated. Because then we're going to have multiple beds, multiple couches, a ton of extra furniture. That's where things are going to get saucy. You in Los Angeles? No. I'm in Ohio. What makes you think I'm in Los Angeles? I'm an Ohio video gamer. Okay. Nice. I'm from Ohio. What area? I don't get too specific beyond just saying Ohio. Just because safety reasons. Congrats on legalizing. Yeah, someone told me about that in chat the other day. I actually don't really care at all about like the legalizing myself, just because I don't really like I don't like marijuana at all. But yeah, cool for people that are down with it, I guess. Ohio, more like boring. Got him. See, everyone always talks shit about Ohio, but I can't think of many states I would rather live in. Real estate prices are reasonable. We never have any tourists. No, like it's nice. I don't want to live in a place where like I need 18 jobs to buy a house and 50% of the population is tourism. You don't want to live in California? Living in California is like sometimes when I'm sleeping, I like wake up from a sudden nightmare. You know where like you're sleeping and you're having a nightmare and you're like, you're like, oh God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God it was just a nightmare. Yeah. Sometimes I have nightmares that I live in California. And then, oh God. Oh God. Oh, thank God it was just a dream. Oh, it was just a dream. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Thank God it is not 95 degrees every single day. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh! Almost had it. Thank God. Oh, thank God it's not 95 degrees every single day. Thank God I don't pay... Thank God I don't pay 26% state income tax. Thank God a one-bedroom apartment is not $8,000 a month. I've heard it's pretty there, though. So, it's got that going for it, I guess. You must enjoy the freezing winters, then? I love the cold. I love the cold. I used to not. I'll be honest. I used to not. Pure, thanks for the 39 months. How you doing, bro? What's the tax in Ohio? I have no idea. Probably a third of what it is in California. But I used to, like, I mean, the cold was, like, I mean, I didn't hate it, but, like, I just kind of dealt with it, But ever since I started taking cold showers, like, a year ago. And ever since then, like, I love being in the cold. Ohio state income tax, 2.765% to 3.99%. Yeah. So my state income tax is 4%. Yeah, but I used to not like the cold at all. Uh-oh. The cold, I used to be like, I don't mess with that. But, yeah, ever since I started taking cold showers, I like the cold a lot. Oh. I just shot that tether right into my teammate's face. Uh-oh. This is a fun run. This is going well. Tinder, when you live between Seattle and Portland, is a land of horror? Wait, why? Hey Mactics, how do I know if my order for the deck of cards went through? If you go onto your email that is associated with the PayPal account that you used to submit the order and you have a receipt, then you're good. And if 2 months from now there's not a deck of cards on your doorstep, then come back in here and say, hey, Mac, where the fuck is my cards? Pretty much that. Also, by the way, if you guys are newer to the stream, do me a quick favor, hit that purple subscribe button down below and see if you have the option. You might have it, you might not, I don't know. See if you have the option to hit that use Prime sub checkbox. It'll be somewhere around there. It'll be down like by the bottom, I think. Might be in like a little drop down menu, I don't know. But it gives you magic powers. Something, I don't know. Use it because I asked nicely. That's a bad reason. I'll come up with a better reason. We have 4 revive tokens because I have been trolling this entire time. I'm sure it's fine. Pure, you're a troll, by the way. You have to be. There's no other explanation. Where's the Well of Radiance? I heard it. What if I don't have Prime? How can I sub? I mean, I guess you can pay $5 to sub, but I'm not gonna ask you to do that. If you want to do that, sick, appreciate it, but yeah, I'm not gonna ask anyone to spend money on me. Because that seems rude, I guess. I don't know. Spend money on me if you want to spend money on me. Don't spend money on me if you don't want to spend money on me. That's the rule. What the heck? Called hustling? What's called hustling? Oh, asking people. Yeah, but I don't want to hustle people for their money. Ah! What did that pillar ever do to you? I hate the first area of this gym. I like the first area. What fusion rifle are you using? This is the Cartesian coordinate. I don't even know if you can get it anymore. Or you can probably get it from Xur, but I like it. It shoots fast. Oh. Oh, that was... Oh, fuck. I need bullets of that weapon so that I can stun this guy. Monstorious, thank you so much for not only the gifted sub, but your very first gifted sub in the stream. Appreciate it. First thing. Oh, yeah. Helps to actually load the rocket. Second, don't you tell me what you think that can be. Why am I singing Imagine Dragons? Hey, Mike. Your content is awesome. Been watching for a while. The Will It Build videos are primo. Thank you, dude. I'm really, 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 really glad everyone is liking the Will It Build videos. Because those have been... It's always really fun and nice when... Because sometimes... okay, how do I say this? Ooh, another gifted sub? You spoil me, Monstorious. Thank you. On YouTube, there are two types of content. There is content that does really well algorithmically that people really want to watch. And then there's content that the YouTuber enjoys making. And those two categories don't always intersect. But when they do, it feels amazing. And the Will It Build videos are an example of that intersection. And the regular build videos too, for that matter. Giffy, thanks for the gift of the sub to Filbert. That's a beautiful thing. Yes. I wholeheartedly agree. Can you help me with GM? If you enter in the raffle and win the raffle, then I can 100% enter you in the GM. Megan, it looks so easy. In fairness, I have done this strike many a times. A lot of experience. Ooh, I mean, we're just gonna stand there. Can we not? Heavy brick. It is true. He did not see me dive off the edge earlier. I mean, honestly, if I... Where'd he go? I am Omnioculus right now, yes. Yeah, what up, buddy? IROP, yo, first stream ever. What? Any advice for someone just getting into Nightfalls? Play cover. My #1 rule in Destiny 2, if you are like fighting against an enemy that is also shooting back at you, you should always be strafing in and out of cover. So like, for example, if I'm fighting this wizard, I should be fighting it like this. I shouldn't just be sitting here doing this. I should be fighting her like this. $24 minutes, not bad. Nate, if you saw something about the Dead Messenger that you liked, wait until the Will It Build video coming out tomorrow. Strand Dead, thank you so much for the 4 months with Prime. I appreciate it very, very much. Welcome back. Guys, if you're looking for help with literally any Grandmaster Nightfall in the entire game, all you have to do is type !ticket to enter into the raffle. !ticket over on the Twitch chat. Apologies. If you're watching over on YouTube, you will have to hop on over to Twitch real quick. The link is at the top left of the screen. Because unfortunately I can't, there's no way I can set this up where it takes inputs from both chats. So it's just, you have to type through the Twitch chat to enter in. So YouTube works 100% perfectly fine just for watching, but you got to be in the Twitch to actually enter by typing !ticket. So sorry about that. Oh my, Holy shit. Dude, the pre-orders for the cards are filling up fast. What the fuck? Do you do any raid runs? I will typically do raid carries for like 2 weeks after a raid comes out for the first time. And then after that, I typically don't really do it anymore. So like when Crota's End dropped, I was doing Crota's End carries for like 2 weeks. Same thing with like Root of Nightmares and all that jazz. Deepstone Crypt, same story. But after like 2 weeks, I typically stop doing the raid carries. Because the problem with raids is I usually get pretty bored of them pretty quickly. I feel like a lot of players do that. Yeah, I just they don't hold my attention for all that long. Which raid do you want help with in theory, Anthony? Because, like, I don't know. You seem like a nice guy. And I'm not, like, opposed to doing a raid help. Maybe not today, but, like, down the line, not, like, against it. If you are looking to get into raiding, though, Anthony, and you feel like you're having a tough time getting help, I'd highly recommend joining my Discord server and utilizing the LFG channel in that server. I've been noticing that a ton of people have been LFGing through my server recently, and, like, all very like-minded people that share the same values that I have, that we have in this community. Like, just really good, really kind people. So, might be a good call to hop in through there. Is there a limit on the number of card pack pre-orders? How many are you considering pre-ordering? The most I've seen someone pre-order is 4. So I didn't think much of it. I meant like in total? Oh, yeah. Once it hits 500 pre-orders, I'm cutting it off. Alrighty. Let's get ready to pull this bad boy. Close giveaway. Draw a winner. Vega is selecting the GM. Grave is coming with. Bunch of IDs, lads. When do you think you're going to do the next Willet build? Today. I already have one that I'm going to do, but I'm going to try to do 2 of them. Can you help me? I'll help anyone. Just got to enter in the raffles through the Twitch chat. And hope that your name gets pulled. That's about it. Yo, those card designs slap. Thank you, Derek. Don't send it in that channel, Memnock. I'll ask for it. I'll ask for it directly. You want to do Moon? Okay, Vega. Moon Battleground. I'll give you lead, so you can launch it. Did you invite? I just did. What build are you doing in the Will It Build? Well, that's a secret. I have one pre-selected, but like I said, I want to do 2 Will It Build videos today, so I have one pre-selected that I was going to do yesterday, but just didn't have time because I wanted to get off and watch Ratatouille with Liv. And then the second one that I want to do today, I will select live as I'm scrolling through. W movie? Yeah, it wasn't as great as I remembered it being. The ending goes so hard. But like the first half is like kind of slow. The first half is kind of slow. Which movie? Ratatouille. The back half of Ratatouille is amazing. The very second that Anton Ego starts getting like seriously involved in the movie, it gets really good. But the first half is a little. It takes some time. The storylines with like him and his brother and his dad and like all of the other rats are like those storylines kind of drag a little bit. I wish the movie would focus more on just like him and Linguini and all that. Which I remembered that the character's name was Linguini. What I did not remember is that his first name is Alfredo. So the character's name is Alfredo Linguini. Just like... like, what? The actual fuck? Naming your main character Alfredo Linguini is crazy. Favorite GM of all time? Probably Lightblade. What do the cards look like? Go to my YouTube channel and you either go to my Twitter and just look at my profile. It's like the most recent post, or go to my community post on my YouTube channel. Either one. Fell off? Nah, dude, you know who had the hardest fall off in human history? Marvel frickin' Studios. What the hell is going on over there? What in God's name is happening at Marvel Studios? Did they forget how to make interesting movies? GOT G3 was awesome. What the hell is GOGT3 for Geo? Guardians? Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm not gonna lie, I have seen 0 of the Guardians of the Galaxies. I cannot take any of those characters seriously. I'm sure they're great movies, but dude, the stupid little raccoon. What's his name? Groot? Groot is cool. I can fuck with Groot. Like conceptually, Groot is like an interesting character. But like the raccoon, the gray dude, the green chick, and Star-Lord, like they are all just like... and then there's another one who I can't even... Oh, it's the girl that looks like a bug. They just like... they seem so uninteresting. And again, I am completely prejudging them. I have not seen any of these movies, so I could be completely wrong. I could be, you know... If these are like your favorite characters in your favorite movies, don't take personal offense to this. I haven't actually seen the movies. I'm just saying they don't look like interesting characters to me, and that's why I haven't gotten around to watching them yet. Oh, shit. I hope we still get platinum. I don't know if we will. They are pretty... like, the thing is, I've heard from, like, pretty much everyone who has watched them that they are good movies. Like, I'm sure they are good movies. It's just, like, the characters just do not look interesting to me. Like, Iron Man? That's a cool fucking character. Iron Man, that is a cool... a dude who built a metal suit that he can fly around in and shoot missiles out of his hands, and, like, that's fucking sick. And then you're gonna tell me that, like... okay, for the Guardians of the Galaxy, what even are their fucking superpowers? I know Star-Lord has, like, rocket boots or whatever, and the pistols. He's like Walmart Iron Man. And the tree, I guess, is like a talking tree, so I guess that's super in and of itself. But, like, what do the other fuckers do? It's friendship. See, that don't work for me. Iron Man movies actually are beyond their time. I don't know who came up with the Iron Man movies, but that person changed the course of time forever. Rocket is super smart. Dude, so is fucking Iron Man. And the Incredible Hulk. And you know what they are in addition to being super smart? One of them is like one of the strongest creatures in the entire planet, and the other has a fucking robot suit that he shoots missiles out of. He's half god? Okay, but like, what is he... so like, what can he do? He's like half god, but like what... so like, what are his... what can he do? What powers does he have because he's a half god? Sing and dance? Oh boy. Oh boy. He can hold an Infinity Stone? I guess that's a big deal. Does he hold the Infinity Stone in any of the movies? Does he utilize this power at any point in time? Yes? Okay. Hey, fair enough then. Okay. Okay. I'm down with it then. Cool. Fair enough. Fair deal. So he's good. Him and the tree are good. What do the other fuckers have going for him? What does the green chick do? What's her power? You know, I'll give the raccoon a pass too. I'll give the raccoon a pass because he's a talking raccoon. It's like same thing as the tree. If you're something that is not supposed to be able to talk, and you can talk, fair enough. So I'll give the raccoon a pass. The raccoon gets a pass. Star-Lord, he can hold an Infinity Stone, fair enough. And then what else is there? And then the tree is a talking tree. What about the other three? You're forgetting that they literally have a Hulk too? The gray dude? Is he as strong as the Hulk? Some people are saying no, some people are saying yes. So I don't really... Very close? Well... He's a Walmart Hulk? Okay, so the Guardians of the Galaxy are Walmart Iron Man, Walmart Hulk. The tree is more like Hulk than the... Wait a minute, wait, oh, hold up. The tree is stronger than the gray dude? Okay, dude, the gray dude is fucking worthless then. You're telling me the entire thing about, what's his name? Drax? You're telling me Drax's entire thing is strength, and he's not even the strongest dude on his own team? Boys. That motherfucker's worthless. Yeah, I don't have invis. I'm scared. Because Drax is sometimes as strong. What? What do you mean sometimes he's strong and sometimes he's not? Super durable? So what? He's like a big piece of steak? Depends on the writers. Yeah. Drax is like a high-quality washing machine. Lasts a really long time. Built like a Toyota? Do Toyotas last a while? The gray dude can become invisible? He can become invisible? Why does he never use that whatsoever? No, it's a meme? Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna say, why does he not use that a single time in the Avengers movies? Because I feel like that would have been pretty convenient to just go invisible and then get behind Thanos' fucking neck. But yeah. You guys see why I haven't really watched Guardians of the Galaxy now? I'm not saying they're bad movies. In fact, I'm sure they're really good movies. But like... You get what I mean? Like, just, like these characters just do not sound that cool. The tree and the raccoon, fair enough. But the rest of them kind of seem like losers. Guys, these playing card pre-orders are getting out of control. I did not realize this many people were gonna watch or want them. I feel really bad that, like, I'm doing a pre-order limit and that some people who want them might not be able to get them because I'm only doing 500 pre-orders. But at the same time, like, I really don't want to extend the pre-order cap because then that's just that much more that I have to package and ship. But, like, I do want people to get them if they want them. Fucking Thorn Man, I don't know what to do. I'll worry about it later. We're GMing right now. I actually cooked these two. Oh shit. 6 for mid. Oh, wrong guy. Okay. Are you using the pole spit for... Huh? Ooh. I don't know what the pole spot is. What's your top 3 builds? That's like asking a father with 20 kids what his 3 favorite kids are. Ooh. What's your favorite? All of them. I don't really know what you're talking about, Box. Dude, that is incredibly annoying. I don't know what ghost shell that is, but I hate everything about it. Do you hope Stasis is part of the next season? I don't really care. I don't like artifact mods. Just like in general. Where's the boss? Found him. I assume you don't have kids then? I do not. And I don't really plan to. Maybe down the line, but as of now, zero intention to have kids. They kind of seem like a huge pain in the ass. And I already have all of you guys to deal with. Rude. But is it incorrect, Kippy? Chat, we've already had this conversation many times. I have autism. I don't know what's rude and not rude. I just say the truth. I mean, isn't this like basically babysitting? Come on, my children. Watch Papa play Destiny. Your guys' perspective of streaming just got ruined forever. Hey, how's it going? It's my birthday today. Can we run a GM after the one you're in? Hey, happy birthday, dude. I hope it's going well. I cannot slot you in, because that would be unfair to everyone else chilling, watching and waiting. But you can 100% join the raffles, and I'd imagine because it's your birthday, maybe you'll be like a little extra lucky. Like, normally I wouldn't be against it, but the reason I don't do stuff like that is because, and I'm not under any circumstance saying that you're lying, but I'm sure you can imagine that if you come in and you're like, hey, it's my birthday, can I run a GM? And I'm like, sure, no problem, dude, happy birthday. Then some people see that and they're like, oh. And then people will start coming in here and being like, hey, Mag, it's my birthday, even though it's not their birthday at all, but they know it'll allow them to skip the raffle line. So, yeah. That's like that's a situation where it's like, I'd love to do that, but like, it just, you know, that turns into a slippery slope really quickly. But hey, raffle's up. Exclamation mark ticket. Do it up. Yeah, I'd have to start checking driver's licenses, and ID people. Yeah, that seems a bit extreme for a Grandmaster Nightfall carry. Memnock, thanks for the gifted sub to Taco. Oh, Taco. It's funny. Appreciate it, Memnock. Alright, probably do one more, and then we'll do a Will It Build video, and then we'll do a couple more GM carries, and then ideally I'd like to end with a second Will It Build video, and then we'll call it for the day. That's kind of the plan. Probably be live for another 3 hours. 2 hours, 3 hours, something like that. What's up, Codered? Codered? Code Red. Do you guys like my new sweatshirt? I just got it today. I fucking love it. I think it's sweet. I like the arm patches. I think the arm patches are super cool. Fucking... I think it's kick-ass. I can't wait until I have a standing desk. And then I can just, like, be streaming, and then, like, during a raffle, I can just be, like... I can be going like this. I love them, but I'm getting a Pats one. That's cool. Support whatever team you like. Brown is not a great color. See, I'm not big on brown either, but, like, I don't know. I like it a lot. Mix up the wardrobe, too, you know? The Ethernet Man. It's like Ethernet Man, but it's spelled either. The Ethernet Man. Thank you for the brand new Prime. Book him in. You keeping the facial hair like that or going bigger? I don't really know. Whatever my fiance asks me to do. Because usually I shave it all off every time. Where's my water? Usually one sec. Left my water outside. I haven't been drinking water at all. Usually I clean shave it like every week. But my fiance was like, hey, can you not shave it and keep it? And I was like, oh. You like it? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. Sure. Yeah. I've been like trimming it a little bit so the hair doesn't like curl over the lip. Like I'm down with it. I straight bake. Give me your budget ID. Let me know what GM you want to do, and then Ben, you can come with. Guys, am I an ass? So, like, okay, here's what I did for the cards, right? Tell me if I'm an asshole or not, guys. So, I put the cards on here, right? And... like, this represents every one you would see, right? But I've been having some people DM me that are saying, like, hey, can I see what the rest of the cards look like? And I'm just sitting here kind of thinking in my mind, I'm like, well, it's just the aces, but with more icons. Like, why? Am I a dick for basically being like, just imagine the ace, but with more icons? Because it's like, I mean, if it was like 2 people DMing me and being like, hey, can I see the rest of them? It's like, you know, whatever. But like, I've had like 20 DMs from people that are like, can I see every single one of the 55 cards? And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna DM you 55 images in our Twitter DMs when most of the images are the exact Oh. Vega, I didn't even think of that. That didn't even cross my mind. They're asking for all, they might be asking for all of the pick. What the fuck is going on? Who are these people? Hold up. Okay, Straight and Ben, can you guys put your Bungie IDs in chat? I don't know what's going on here. Dude, I didn't even think of that. That they're asking for all of the images so that they can just download the images and print their own decks. That never even crossed my mind. I just got told to join? Oh. Well, I had 4 people in my fire team. Okay, hold up. Pleasure Pops. Okay, what's Taco's name? One sec. I'll reopen my fire team. What's Taco's name? A quick DMCA for anyone who tries to sell them? Nah, I wouldn't be able to do that because I don't have them trademarked or copyrighted or anything. Which is like, I don't really intend to. The point of this project was never to sell them and like make a ton of money. The entire point of this project was like, hey, I want to make my own deck of cards that are completely custom. So I'm going to do that. And then I started sharing pictures of them. And other people were like, whoa, those are sick. Can I have one? And I was like, oh, sure. And now it's just like kind of ballooned. I mean, Bungie would probably sue. The amount of people that think that I'm partaking in copyright infringement and think that Bungie is going to sue me is mind-blowing to me. Like, I don't know how people think copyright law works, but this is not how it works. If making and selling something that is inspired by the Destiny universe was copyright infringement and got you sued, then technically speaking, every YouTube video about Destiny would not be okay. Streaming Destiny would not be okay. Fan art of Destiny would not be okay. Gun replicas from Destiny would not be okay. Any merch involving anything Destiny whatsoever would not be okay. Like, if I copy and paste all of like the subclass icons from the game files onto a hoodie and sell that, then that's obviously copyright infringement. But like, these are hand-drawn icons that do not, like, they're not the Bungie icons. So it's like, I don't, oh, son of a bitch! I just crashed my PC. Wait, did I crash my PC? Wait, what the hell did I just do? What the fuck? Huh? Are you really putting it past Bungie execs to put a cease and desist on content creators? No, that's not my problem. What I'm saying is they do not have the legal grounds to do that. Wait, boys. Do not kill anything at the start. You guys are basically... You're basically gonna go AFK at the beginning. Let me capture the first 2 towers by myself. Just basically go AFK. And then I'll keep my stream up, listen to the audio. I'll tell you guys when to start coming out and shooting everything. . 1080p and only FPS, 100 FPS. I mean, I'm streaming to 2 different websites right now. No, I know, Memnock. But it's just like the amount of people that have been commenting on like the YouTube posts and the Twitter saying like, oh, haha, you're gonna get a copyright strike. I'm like, do you understand how copyright law works? Which, like, the answer's probably no, which is fine. But it's like, then you shouldn't go running around being like, oh, you know. You guys get what I mean. Oh, and thank you so much for the brand new Prime. I've discovered a new I've discovered a new thing that I can't stand when people bring it up. What are my existing ones, guys? Tax write-offs. And, what's the other one? What's the other one that fucks me up? It's tax write-offs. And... tax write-offs, tax brackets. it lights me off like I'm a fucking firework. Are these your stun locks? Basically. These are basically my hard counters. My hard counter is basically a topic that people commonly act like they know a lot about when in actuality they know fucking nothing about. Those are my stun locks. Those are my hard counters. Liar's handshake, chill clip. Tax brackets, tax write-offs. You must love politics? I'm fine with politics, because politics is largely opinions. Politics is like, I think that we should be taxed more, versus I think that we should be taxed less. And it's like, those are just opinions. Neither is, like, objectively correct. But if you come out here and say, like, oh, no, I do not want a $5,000 raise because that will move me up into the next tax bracket, and then I'll actually lose money because I'll be paying 14% in taxes as opposed to 12%. And I'm like, that is objectively untrue and not how that works, and it bugs me that you act like that's how it works, and you're trying to give me advice based on your ill-informed preconceived notions. I don't care if people have different opinions. I hate it when people constantly and consistently act like they know a lot about a topic while they continuously present incorrect information on that topic. That is my hard counter. That is my stun lock. That is my, like, that is how you beat me. What was wrong with chill clip? There was like a month or something where like people were peddling the narrative that chill clip rockets were like the best DPS in the entire game, but they didn't actually know how chill clip rockets worked. So I had to spend like a month telling everyone in stream, like, oh Mac, why aren't you using chill clip rockets for your raid DPS? And I had to be like, because they're not actually the best DPS method in the game. And then everyone would be like, oh yeah, they are. And then it was a fun time. You guys can come out and fight, by the way, now. If there is one truth to this universe, it is the Dunning-Kruger effect. But the unfortunate reality is that most people don't get past the peak of Mount Stupid. And for people who don't know what I'm talking about, if you look up Dunning-Kruger effect, you'll see exactly what I mean. No, it was that everyone was saying that Choclip was amazing because you had 6 instances of people doing shatter damage consistently. When in actuality, you have like only one person shatter damage counting. That's basically what it was. Why are we not resing this guy? Which, like, I shouldn't get all teed off about it, you know? It's fine when people don't know things about things. But it's like, when you're a streamer, you have to deal with it 100 times over. Like, regular people, if you're talking to someone, and they are, like, incorrect or have wrong preconceived notions on a topic, you have that conversation with them, you correct them or inform them, and then it's over, and then you never have to talk about it again. If you're a streamer, you have to have the conversation 100 different times with 100 different people as they walk into stream and ask you the same question. Or have the same incorrect assumption or preconceived notion or something like that. Except for the taxes one. The taxes one is not one that I'm annoyed at because I have to answer it all the time, because I don't, because taxes is rarely a conversation that comes up in a Destiny 2 stream. The taxes is one that I hate because people walk around giving tax advice, which is effectively financial advice, and they're giving completely objectively wrong advice. And I'm like, dude, you are the person you are giving advice to, you are objectively hindering their income. You absolute spoon. And then it's, yeah. That's why those ones bug me. Remember how income tax was supposed to be temporary? No, I do not remember that, but that is a hilarious joke. Like, unbelievably funny. Some tax areas can be subjective. Not the two that bug me. Do you believe that taxes are too high? What did I literally say at the beginning of the... Ah! I'm gonna lose it! So you are saying Choclip is the best perk for rockets? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Let's fucking go. Liar's Handshake is the best exotic in the entire game. Assassin's Cow sucks. Choclip rockets are the best DPS method. You should not take a raise at your job because it will put you into a higher federal tax bracket. And therefore you will lose money in the long run because you will be paying more in taxes because of the higher percentage. And you should buy everything in the entire universe as long as you can claim it as a tax write-off, because at that point it's basically free money. These are the core tenets of my being. And these are the structures in which I live my life by. Epic Inside, thank you for the 4 months. Also, for anyone who is not understanding what's going on or who just came in, the opposite of every statement I just made is the actual truth. Smiley face. Geoff, thank you for the 27 months. Like, my problem is not that people don't know these things. It's that they don't know them, but they act like they know them. And they give people advice like they act like they know them, even though they don't know them, and therefore are giving completely horrible, incorrect advice. That is my problem with these things. It is not a sin to lack knowledge, or to have questions about things, or to not know things. But it is a sin. I guess not sin. That's a bit dramatic. But you guys get what I'm saying. It fucks me up, man. Hello. Hey, trucks. Like, imagine, unironically, not taking a raise at your job because your dumbass friend told you that you shouldn't do it because it'll put you in a higher federal tax bracket. And then you learn a year later that that is not at all how tax brackets work, and you're like, oh, I just fucked myself over. Pro Hardscope, thanks for the brand new Prime. I appreciate it. How many subs do we have today, chat? What does it say on the little thing down there? People are generally too scared to ask if they pretend to know the answer. People can ask whatever question they want in my stream. No matter how stupid it may seem. If you genuinely have a question, like, you know, don't be a dickhead and like just ask things to be memey about it. Like, if you genuinely have a question about something, even if it seems like a stupid question, ask. I'm happy to answer. I would much rather people who don't know things ask questions so that they can learn them, as opposed to just act like they know them and potentially give false information. What's your day job? Software dev. Liar Handshake is not the best exotic in the game? No. It's pretty bad, in fact. Oh. Sorry, I have to go. Family emergency came up. Could've just left his computer on. Oh. I'm kind of dreading moving this weekend, but at the same time, I'm excited. Dreading it because it's going to be a ridiculous amount of work and crazy expensive, but excited because, well, one, we get to go be in the house now, and two, then it's over with. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Remote for your software job? Yeah. Being streamer, a little stressful and overwhelming sometimes. I mean, every job has aspects of it that can be stressful and overwhelming. I can't really think of a single job on the planet that doesn't have some aspect of it that is stressful and overwhelming. hire people to do it or friends. It's not like the transporting of the items themselves that is complicated. It's more so like buying new things that the house needs and like furnishing it. It's like the cost aspect more so than the actual moving stuff. But, you know, that's the reality of life. Things cost money. That's how it goes. Did you buy a standing desk yet? I'm kind of leaning towards building my own. The problem is building my own is pretty much going to be the same price. But I think building my own is the only way to get the one get it exactly how I want. But I was looking into it, and the total cost of the standing desk that I want to build is going to be like 1,200 bucks. So it's going to take a little bit of time for me to get that, which is, oh damn, that's unfortunate. Which kind of sucks because then it means I have to kind of wait a little bit. It is a little cheaper. It's like 200 bucks cheaper. But yeah. But it kind of sucks because since it's gonna take me a little bit to get all that stuff, it basically means that I can't move my computer setup to the new house quite yet. Because I don't want to move it to the house until I'm ready to like actually put all the setup together and whatnot. I'm doing like an L frame Porsche, just because of how many screens I have on my desk and whatnot, and because of the fact that I basically need to have room for 2 setups, one for my streaming and one for like my day job work setup. I need like a lot of space. So I have to get like an L frame, and the L frame is like 750 bucks. And then the 2 countertops that I want to get to put on top of the L frame are 250 each. But I'm sure it'll come out really, really nice, and I'm sure it'll last me forever. So it's like, whatever. Tops made out of? I'm getting the Carl B countertops from IKEA. They're walnut. Just think they look really nice. And those countertops are typically a lot more durable than like those foam wood boards or whatever. So yeah. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. I really not pick up one of those orbs? Probably gonna leave you dead, to be honest. Sorry. I have 3 monitors. I'd like a 4th, but other priorities right now. Live tour? I have a tip goal, and whenever I hit the tip goal, I was gonna do a live tour. Or, not a live tour, but I was gonna do like a setup video. I don't know what the tip goal's at right now, though. What goes into making a build? Understanding opportunity cost, I would say, is like the main thing. If you look at like every selection you make, from like mod slots to aspects to fragments to all that jazz, you just... Opportunity cost is the answer. Helgrath is hating you right now? Yeah. Nah, Kelgra's chilling. Doesn't even feel it. Yeah, no worries, Noble 6. I like the name, by the way. Prime. If you're looking to use your Prime sub, Porsche, or anyone that might have their Prime sub available, if every single person could go ahead and peek and check this for me, I'd appreciate it a lot. But if everyone clicks the purple subscribe button down below, like it shows up at the top right of the screen right now, you might have the option to hit use Prime sub. So lets you sub to my stream for free. It just helps me a lot. Yeah. I can't really go for the barrier kill. Can't tell if I have an ability available to use because the stupid weapon level up thing is right there. Okay, ready up the next bow shot. Get absolutely worked by the acolytes. Next bow shot. See ya. You know I am Prime subbed. You sure? Because you don't have a sub badge next to your name. Rocket are you using? Red herring. It's the Witch Queen rocket. Power preservation and stacks. I don't even know what that is, so probably not. Super kills give orbs? Yeah, that sounds kind of ass. Option to sub with Prime? Are you on mobile? Because I know sometimes it doesn't appear on mobile. Yeah, you might have to hop on your laptop real quick. Laptop or desktop. Red herring over Great Deck Osprey? Just like the field prep, I guess. I need to wait to heal up a little bit before I do a finisher. Go to Google/Safari and click request desktop website. Oh yeah, that could work too. Stupid. What's up, Cupcake? Anyway. This is a great opportunity to tell you guys about using your Prime sub to subscribe to my Twitch completely for free. Which gives me a little bit of money out of Jeff Bezos' pocket and makes it so you don't get any ads while you're watching the live stream. It also increases your chances of winning Grandmaster Nightfall carry raffles. Prime sub today. Hey, it worked! The sales pitch worked! Porsche, thanks for the Prime for 2 months. Can you have it so subs still get ads? I mean, yeah, I could if I wanted to, but... I want my stream to have the least amount of ads for everyone as humanly possible. If I could make it so that non-subs didn't get ads, I would do it. But there's no option to do that. So, Woke Turtle, thanks for the 3 months. So the way I have it set up is that if you're a sub, you don't get any ads whatsoever. And, if you're not a sub, you get the least amount of ads that I can make it show you. On YouTube, subs still get ads? That is because subbing on YouTube is free. Being a sub on YouTube is the equivalent of being a follower on Twitch. You should, like, weaken him? I'm good. Is it time for Will It Build now? Yeah, I'm down. I'm in the Will It Build mood. Postmaster recipes. Oh, heavens. Clay, if you have an issue with the way I'm doing my GM carries, you are more than welcome to do your own GM carries in a fashion that you would like to do them in. No, it was not, Mataka. Hey, it was just a suggestion. Hey, so was mine. Did you farm for mementos? Not really. I got like 4 of them, and then I stopped carrying. What the hell? What just happened? It wouldn't let me fucking leave the menu. Okay, there we go. I was cleaning my vault last night and I have a 20 pair of gloves on my Titan. That is not true. That is a lie. You are currently lying. You do not have a 120 stat roll piece of armor. I regret to inform you. Oh, I wish there was football on tonight. We'll hang on to that for infusion fuel. Let's restock on some what you call them? Ooh. Don't mind if I do. My hunter's so sick. How long do you think you'll play after Final Shape? Until I get bored of making content. I say it all the time. If I was not a content creator, I would not play Destiny. At least not as much as I do. Did anyone miss us showing the cards, by the way, who was interested in pre-ordering them and wants to see them? So the website, you can see all the percentage amounts for most things in Destiny. Light.gg, Destiny Data Compendium, D2 Clarity, all that shit basically. If you stop playing Destiny, would you stream other things? I'd maybe stream like a couple times a month, if that. Maybe like once a month, but nah, probably not. Streaming is fucking draining. It is so exhausting. I'm not saying like I would never create stuff on other platforms or anything like that, but I just like I don't really have any interest to right now. I am very tired right now though. But I did promise a Will It Build video. So we gotta get gotta get ready to go. So, break. Where was the build I was gonna do anyway? I'm trying to find it. I know it was a Warlock build. How to get adept weapons? Master raids, Grandmaster Nightfalls. Oh, I think I DM'd it to Stonewall, I think. Yes, I found it. I found it. Today's episode of Will Build is doing really well in terms of viewership, which is nice. Very nice. No, just a description is fine, Tremor. Alright, guys, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna put my plate of peanut butter in the sink. I'm gonna grab a little snack, and then we're gonna cook up this Will It Build. I'm gonna do some jumping jacks too, get my energy up a little bit more. So if you're excited for the Will It Build, I mean, what time is it? 6:49 p.m. Okay, I'm gonna return at when the clock says 52. That is when I will come back. So like 2-3 minutes. So if you guys want to like go to the bathroom or something and not miss the Will It Build, then yeah, go do that real quick. I'm gonna go look at my little book of things I have to do real quick, do a quick review. And then we're gonna cook. It's time for Will It Build. Don't go anywhere. I've been doing this thing recently that I really like. I don't know if you guys do this type of shit, but I've just been like anything. I have this little book. Anything that I have to do, I've just been like writing it down in here. And I've just been carrying this shit with me everywhere I go. And it's been very nice. I usually just like kept everything up in my head. But now I've just been like if I think of like, oh, I have something I have to do, I just write it down in here. Which is crazy because there's like 45 things written down in here that I have to do, so that's cool. But, you know, that's how life goes. It was cool. I'd show it to you guys, but I can't because there's like phone numbers and shit in here. It's helping me keep track of stuff. Oh. I forgot to get a snack. I was supposed to get a snack while I was out there. I didn't even get a snack. Does that mean I have to do will it build snackless? Or can I go grab my snack? I'm hungry. Nachos and peanut butter? Gross. I'm gonna snack. I'm gonna get a granola. And then we're building. Do you guys want to make this Will It Build intro really funny? What do we have to do? You don't have to do anything. I need 2 volunteers to help me with this Will It Build video. Two of the greatest, most incredible, amazing Destiny players who have ever walked these lands. Who will it be? You know what? We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second. Okay? Oops. I accidentally pulled that up. Oh, wait, I said we were doing a funny intro, didn't I? For Will It Build. I have to do a clap for the audio sync. Yeah, let me get that. Okay, you guys want to... You guys want to do a funny, or... You guys want to do a funny intro for the Will It Build? Okay, one sec. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... My editor, Stonewall, he's going to cut these all together so it's going to look funny and cool. Okay, ready? Step one. These lights won't turn off. There we go. There's one. There we go. Okay. Ready? Will! 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 Will It Build? Episode 6! See, it was fun. See, if he cuts them together, then it'll sound like Will It Build? Episode 6! But I'll be going like boop, 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 and I'll be bouncing all over the room. It'll be funny. Anyway, Will It Build? Episode 6. Okay, what do we have today? We have the Frostburn Control Mage Stasis Perfected, which, let me get the lights back on. Frostburn Control Mage Stasis Perfected might be one of the coolest names that we've had for a Will It Build video so far. I'm pumped because I always love Stasis Warlock. I did a video for Stasis Warlock a long time ago before the new armor mod system. I should probably get my chair back over here. There we go. That's much more natural. I did a Stasis Warlock video a very long time ago, partnered up with Imagine, who was another great Destiny content creator, and we cooked that bad boy up. But it's obviously very outdated now because the mod system changed, things are a lot different. So I am pumped for this one because I always loved Stasis Warlock back in the day, but I haven't really gotten to get back to it. So let's see what Clickshot, the man with the apparently 6-foot tall forehead, has cooked up for us today. Jobster, thank you so much for becoming a brand new member over on YouTube. I like your profile picture, by the way. Doing with the Stormtroopers. And Axel, thank you for the $10 super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you both very much. You guys are great. So, my version of the Osmiomancy Cold Snap build, iterated and perfected over years. Years. I like that. Iterated and perfected over years to the most consistent build you've ever played. Complete self-sufficient control of the battlefield combined with the destructive power of our armaments. I know I've said it in previous ones, but I love how these pitches, they feel like intros for build videos, and it feels so right. I love them. So they're starting us off with the weapons right out the gate. We've got conditional finality with Sinner. So they're already talking about here. Let's look at. Oh, they don't mention. They don't mention the aspects or fragments. So I gotta go dig for those. Let me dig for these real quick, y'all. One moment. Just a moment. I will find these. Build. Quick shot. Jump. And boom. There we go. Okay, so we're never going to be on Warlock. It's under the subclass header. Oh! Guess who's stupid? Me. Okay, so subclass, we have got... Well, first things first, we know we're going Shadebinder, and I'm assuming that we're going to be going Osmiomancy Gloves, so I'm going to throw those bad boys on. And in terms of our subclass, we've got Healing Rift, Cold Snap Grenade, and then obviously we only have one option for the melee and the super. I don't have my headset on. Much better. Looks like they are recommending Glacial Harvest and Ice Flare Bolts. So no stasis turrets. Ooh. My heart just got torn out a little bit. But they sold me on the pitch. They said they've been iterating and perfecting it for years. They must know something I don't. We're going to stay open-minded. Give it a chance. Let's see what happens. I bet it's... I trust them. We've got the Whisper of Conduction. Whisper of Refraction. Whisper of Rending. And Whisper of Fissures is the ones that they've recommended for me. I don't really know what those do off the top of my head. We'll figure them out as we go. Let's get the mod set up. So for the helmet, we've got your preferred ammo finders and scouts. So I guess I'll go heavy ammo finder. We'll slap on a heavy ammo scout. And then, I don't know, I'll probably ditch the scout actually, so I can do a siphon mod. I'll probably go like solar siphon, because I think they're recommending a solar weapon for this build. So we'll go with that. For the arms, we've got impact induction, bolstering detonation, and a matching loader. So let's lock that in. We have got... You know what? Now that I'm looking at what they're piecing together, I think I have a decent idea of what's going to happen here. I don't want to spoil it. I want to see it in action first. But with no grenade kickstarts and with no stasis turrets, I have an idea of what direction they're going, and I think it's going to be pretty spicy. So we've got impact induction, bolstering detonation, and a matching loader. So I think we already said we were doing solar, and then we can fit a stat mod here. I'll probably go discipline, since I imagine this is going to be pretty grenade-centric. On the chest, we have resistance mods. So let's just go ahead and do, I don't know, we'll do an Arc of Void and a solar. Why not? On the legs, we're rocking Elemental Charge and 2 Surge mods. I can only fit 1 Surge mod, so I'm just going to slot in a Solar Surge mod with the Elemental Charge, so I can keep my Resilience mod. And then down in the class item, we got Bomber, Font of Restoration, and Time Dilation. Interesting. I don't usually use the font mods, but I'm down to give it a go. So we had Bomber, Time Dilation, and Font of Restoration. I need to swap this Resilience mod out for a 3-stat one, Discipline, which works fine because I still maintain 100 Resilience, as you can see right here. Then I can put in my Font of Restoration, which, while under the effects of Armor Charge, grants bonus recovery, which will allow us to heal a bit more quickly and will give us access to more Rift uptime. That also makes it so that we can have our recovery at a 70 stat. I'm actually curious, I forget what the font mods give, but I want to pull up the Destiny Data Compendium really quickly to jog my memory on what percentage or how many stat points those font mods give. So while armor charge is active, grants plus 30 recovery, which is actually perfect for what we currently have set up because we have 70 recovery right now. So whenever we have armor charge, we basically have 100 resilience, 100 recovery, and 100 discipline, which is kind of snazzy. Now, before I show all of the stuff on screen, I want to look at the weapons that they recommended because that is the last part. It looks like they recommended conditional finality, which I know is a raid weapon. Not everyone might have that. I'll try to give a recommendation later in the video after I've used this build a little bit on what might be a good option to replace the conditional finality if you're not a raider or if you have bad RNG and you don't have that. It looks like here they're recommending Tyranny of Heaven, which is a solar bow. I don't think I have Tyranny of Heaven, but what I do have that I recently acquired that I'm excited to try is what I consider to be the God Roll pre-Astyanax 4, which just got introduced this season. It's got Archer's Tempo and Precision Instrument. I've been pretty excited to try it, so I'll make this a good excuse for me to rock and roll with it. And then they also recommend the Apex Predator, which I, of course, have right here. They're pretty solid. I'm going to go ahead and masterwork this real quick. And we'll maybe throw on a major spec. Juice it up. And then I want to make sure I have the right perks on. Think these look good. And then, of course, we have to apply the favorite shader. Boom! Love that shader. Okay. Now, before we hop into the activity, I want to look at kind of their walkthrough of the build. And before we do hop in, I want to note the last line that they type down here. I hope you give it a whirl. This, sorry, the last line they type here. I hope you give it a whirl. This build carried me through everything, including every 2-man Grandmaster, which is a pretty big deal, in my opinion. Doing every single Grandmaster on 2-man and attributing it to this build, that's pretty impressive. So I think it's only fitting that we ourselves test this build out in a Grandmaster Nightfall and see how it performs. Before we do that, though, looking at the gameplay, this build is not built for speed, but consistency. It provides survivability through freezing and high rift uptime, while providing damage through rending and shatters. Correct usage of your cold snap is essential. Try to always direct impact an enemy. Give it time to freeze 3 targets. Never throw it at an already frozen enemy, as it will ignore them. Don't spam your grenades, let Ice Flare bolts do the work for you. Use your Rift and Melee to get grenade energy if your loop gets messed up. Freezing a target will give you melee energy, killing a frozen target will give you Rift energy. The real power of this build comes through self-sufficiency and adaptability. You are not reliant on kills, orbs, or specific weapons or perks. The weapons in this guide are my personal favorite blend of fun and power with the fire and ice theme. And I really love this line here. You are not reliant on kills, orbs, or specific weapon perks. My favorite builds are always the ones that can always perform really well without having any setup criteria. There's plenty of builds out there that are exceptionally good. However, they require kills, they require you to get orbs, they require you to get armor charge, something like that. I love builds that you just walk in, you spawn in an activity, and there's no setup. You just walk in and boom, you're good to go. You have the full capabilities of the build unlocked from the get-go. I love that. I'm excited to see how it goes. Let's go try this out in a GM, which means I need 2 people who are currently watching me live at twitch.tv/Mactics right now to volunteer and hop into this GM with me to participate in this Will It Build video. Who's it going to be? 2 absolute slayers, please. Am I able to? Slayer, if you play as if you are, like, being serious and, and you're like, hey, I get that he's filming a video, this is not the time to troll him, then yeah, 100%. Grim, do you want to hop in too? Grim and Slayer? That'd be pretty cool. Whoa, hold up. Hold on a dang second! Time out! Homie didn't even knock at the door. They just barged right in. Hold on a dang second. Who are my other volunteers? Slayer, are you going to be coming on an Omni Hunter? Memnock may now be available. Memnock, would you be able to do a Well of Radiance Warlock? A Phoenix Well of Radiance Warlock? If Memnock could bring Phoenix Well of Radiance Warlock and Slayer could bring Omnioculus Void Hunter, that'd be perfect. And then I'm pulling one person from Twitch and one person from YouTube. It's fair. Only my Hunter is leveled. Slayer, would you be able to do the Well of Radiance Phoenix Protocol Warlock? And then Memnock could come in on the Omnioculus Hunter? Oh, yeah? Cool. Okay, Memnock, you come on Omni Hunter. Slayer will come in on Phoenix Warlock. And while the two players I have selected are making their way in, I want to review... Or, sorry. While the two players I selected are getting ready and making their way in, I want to show the full screens of everything so you guys can take a screenshot and translate this over to your build. This is the mod setup we've got right now. Obviously, the loader and surge mods are dependent on what weapons you're using, in addition to the siphon mods. We've, of course, got Osmiomancy gloves. And then we've got this for our setup, and right here for our stat prioritizations. I'd recommend resilience, recovery, and discipline. And I also want to take a brief moment to kind of look at everything and try and mentally piece this together before we start putting it into action. So I'd imagine the main thing here is going to be Osmiomancy gloves, where your cold snap grenades have an additional charge, so you get 2 cold snaps, and recharge quicker on direct impact. And I've used Osmiomancies in the past, and I know that I believe, based on the tier of the enemy, if you throw a cold snap, depending on the tier, it'll instantly refund a certain percentage of your grenade energy, specifically where champions will refund 50% per hit. And so you can get up to 3 procs of that energy refund per cold snap because they'll run around and trace and track 3 different enemies, but you can actually get a 4th if you throw the grenade directly at an enemy and get a direct impact before it actually falls to the ground and starts tracking and freezing them, which is another thing that they mentioned. Good thing to keep in mind. And then in terms of our other stuff, Glacial Harvest, freezing targets create stasis shards around the frozen targets. Higher tier combatants create more shards, which is going to be good for scavenging to get additional melee energy. Totally down for that. Then we have Ice Flare Bolts, where shattering a frozen target spawns seekers that track and freeze other nearby targets. So I think the idea of this is going to be to throw cold snap grenades, freeze stuff, shoot the frozen enemies, and then when you shoot them and they break out of freeze from the shatter, all of the Ice Filler Bolts are going to run around and track to other enemies. In terms of our fragments, nearby stasis shards track to your position. Makes perfect sense to me, because we're using Glacial Harvest, of course. We've got Refraction, so that defeating slowed or frozen targets grants you class ability energy. We've got Rending, so that primary ammo weapons do increase damage to stasis crystals and frozen targets, which obviously are freezing everything. And then we've got Fissures, so that the size of the burst and damage of stasis when you destroy a stasis crystal or defeat a frozen target is increased. So, looks all good to me. Let's hop into the Grandmaster Nightfall. Arguably one of the most difficult activities in the entire game, aside from a day 1 raid. And let's see how it builds. Shit. What's going on here? And I like the conditional finality as well, because it's going to give us an additional way to stun unstoppable champions. And then, of course, we have anti-barrier bow to go along with our pre-Ascian axe to stun the barrier champions. And then we have the Apex Predator, just because, you know, it's a rocket. Gonna do a good amount of damage. I'm kind of pumped for this. So, just to jog my memory, right out the gate, we have some Thrall spawning here. If we throw a Cold Snap grenade, it looks like freezing them gives I think it was 12.5% of a grenade refund. And boom, looking right there, the Ice Flare bolts, whenever we break a frozen enemy, that Ice Flare bolts tracks to a new enemy and freezes it, which is kind of cool. Although, unfortunately, it seems like the Ice Flare Bolt Seekers do not refund grenade energy through the Osmiomancy Gloves, so that is going to be another important thing to keep in mind. I'm also curious about one thing real quick. I'm wondering if my teammates can proc Ice Flare Bolts on the enemy targets that I freeze. So I'm going to run up here and I'm going to freeze something, and then I'm going to let one of my teammates shoot it and break it out and see if the Ice Flare Bolt still happens. So we're going to go over to... I think we'll do C first. I usually like to do C first. First, I want to throw a grenade at one of these guys. I'm going to have my teammate break it out. I just want to see if my teammate shoots it. Throw another one down. So if my teammate shoots that enemy... It looks like it does not. So I believe I have to be the one to shoot the enemy for Ice Flare Bolts to proc. Yep, I do. Because if I shoot that right there, boom. Procs. But that's okay. Just means I have to frag out a little bit. Alright, so we'll start breaking the C tower. And I gotta remember to use my melee ability a lot, because I'm making a ton of stasis shards that are automatically tracking me every time I freeze a target, which means I basically have my melee ability up permanently. So I gotta make sure I make good use out of it. Gotta run in and give this guy a little freeze. And then I gotta be sure, too, to try and direct impact enemies with the Cold Snap, because, like I said, that will give me 3 instances of hits for grenade refund, as opposed to just 3. Did I say 3 instead of 3? Just in case. I have to make sure to direct hit enemies, or at least try to direct hit enemies with my Cold Snaps, so that I get 4 instances of the Osmiomancy hit refund, as opposed to 3. And with the tether, that's perfect, because it jumbles them all up at the plump, which makes things really easy. You know, this build doesn't feel like explosive or flashy or anything like that, but it definitely feels like it's got a lot of control going on, which is what is promised. And I can totally see how that resulted in them being able to practically two-man any GM. So right out the gate, I'm liking the feeling of this a lot. I was very skeptical when stasis turrets were not one of the selections, but I'm liking it a lot right now. Pop a little super action too right now. I love the Stasis Warlock super. You're borderline immune in it, and it's such an easy, like, panic button to hit whenever you have to revive someone who's in a precarious position. Okay, so now I want to test out that previous theory I had. If, where'd he go? Oh, thanks. Get a little freeze on him. Oops, I messed up. Remember, in the thing, it said, do not throw grenades at frozen enemies, which I just did. So we're gonna get some grenades down. Go ahead and freeze everything up. That seems like a good time for a rocket. And I know I'm getting hit pretty hard, and my damage output's nothing crazy, but keep in mind, this is a Grandmaster Nightfall. So, this is literally the hardest test that you can put a build to. I'd say it's performing pretty well. I want to test that theory from earlier, where remember I said I believe on champions and boss enemies, if you hit an enemy directly with a Cold Snap, it'll give you the refund for the hit itself, and then it'll fall on the ground and the Seeker will hit the enemy. It'll give you 2 instances of 50% refund. Just want to double check on that. So boom, there's 1 instance of 50%, and there's the other. So I think on these boss tier enemies, I can infinitely throw my cold snaps at them. Oh. Whoops. Mistakes were made. But it's okay, because I can just go ahead and freeze everything. And save my teammate. Ooh, we have an ogre. Okay, I'm in a bit of a spot right now. Okay, let's freeze that guy. And then run! Throw a little cold snap. There we go. Nice little escape. And so now I'm pretty sure if I direct impact this barrier knight with my cold snap grenade, I'll get it back in full. Yep. Refunded it 100%. Because I get 50% from the actual grenade projectile hitting the knight, plus another 50% from when the little Seeker goes and hits him. That time I missed him directly, but... There we go. Worked out in the end. And then, I'm thinking I can just... Oh, no! Well, this is kind of a shit show. Good night, status. Well, here, what I can do, though, is, conditional finality. And that'll stun him. Oh! Eh. What's the best way to send Mac the build we want to share? Either join my Discord server, linked in the description, and submit it in the Will It Build text channel, or comment it in the YouTube comment section. Either or. Okay, I want to start getting some cold snaps off and start picking away at these weaker enemies. Which my Ice Flare Bolt should do a ton of work here when I shatter these guys. And then I also want to try and get cold snap off on this guy. I think this can be really nice for boss tier enemies too, because even though boss tier enemies don't actually get frozen, if you go ahead and hit them direct impact with a cold snap, it will still deal shatter damage, even though it won't actually freeze them, which I think can be pretty useful, especially considering you get the entire grenade back. Not gonna lie, the super DPS leaves a bit to be desired. But like right there, I can go ahead and chuck a cold snap at him. I get the whole thing back. And then I can just keep doing that. And it'll do shatter damage to him every time. Okay, we're clear on that tower. I think we can go ahead and make our way to the other tower. Let's go ahead and start freezing everything up. Oops, wrong gun. Wish Ender has really spoiled me, because using any bow that's not Wish Ender just kind of feels crappy now. Ooh, let's make sure we get this guy. Freeze him up. See you later. And we'll get a couple. Oh, the Shrieker's alive. So far, this is not going well. But I have faith that with better gameplay and through the magic of editing, it will go much better. I think I have it. I think I have it down now. I think this is a build that requires. Oh, well. I kind of need to get revived, guys. I need. Well, you don't have a res token. I need to get revived. That Shrieker is a problem. You know what, we're just gonna... Okay, that's cool. Alright, let's drop that so we proc Bomber to get a little chunk of grenade energy back. I think I'm not using my Rift enough as well. I think this is a build that takes a bit of time and practice to get used to. I feel like I just don't have my head wrapped around it quite yet, and it's causing some complications. But I think I'm starting to... The number one thing that I've kind of noticed with this build is to emphasize, don't spam your abilities. I think how this build's intention is to control the battlefield, you yourself must also be very controlled in how you use it. That's what I'm thinking the key to this build is not to spam your abilities, but to be very controlled with them. Okay, stun that guy. And then since these are champions, I can throw my grenade directly at them pretty much infinitely, and it doesn't really matter, because I'm always going to get the entire grenade back. Ooh. Oh! Freeze him! There we go. Oh, I missed the direct hit, fortunately. Just keep chucking grenades at him. And then I can hit him with the stick. Okay, I'm thinking we stay right here. No, we have a Phoenix Well. We should go up here. And we'll drop the Phoenix Well when we hit like 25%. Once we hit like 25%, we're just going to be constantly spamming the Phoenix Wells and the tethers. And I'm going to try to do everything I can to drop some grenades. Because the idea is if I hit one target with a grenade and I freeze him and then I kill him, then Ice Flare Bolt should be able to continuously carry on that Ice Seeker. And I'm wondering if, and I could just be remembering this incorrectly, but I feel like Ice Flare Bolts is allowed to be procced by other teammates if they are also on stasis. So I think the reason it wasn't working for my teammates proccing it here is because one of them is on Void and the other's on Solar. If I remember correctly. Conditional Finality is an unstoppable ogre's worst nightmare. Beautiful. Alright, so now I think we can get the well, some tether down. Start cooking with the supers. This bow shoots fast. Archer's tempo is a beauty. Doesn't hit nearly as hard as Wish Ender, but it shoots about 3 times as fast as Wish Ender does. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm prioritizing the targets that are frozen so I can shatter them and proc Ice Flare bolts. That's my goal here. So then I can keep freezing everything. Grenade off there. Deal with this fella. And he's dead. Okay, I'm starting to get a feel for this. It definitely takes some time to get used to and understanding the rotations and the cadence of using your abilities. But once you have it down, it's pretty solid. I like it. It feels... It's definitely got that theme of control. It executes on it very well. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna get active in here. Start shooting all the... Uh-oh. Well, that's okay. So Ice Flare Bolt should be able to do some work here. There we go. Freeze everything. It's the freeze everything build. Ow. So let's get my res before we deal with the Barrier Knight. Or not. Or yes. Ooh, and I can freeze the Barrier Knight too to stop him from putting up his barrier shield. That's kind of nice. I like that a lot. Alright, let's try and hold down the fort right here. With Ice Flare and my Cold Snaps. Yeah, I'm getting a ton of Cold Snaps back consistently. So I feel like I can just permanently control these enemies and make it so that they don't even get to take a step forward. Beautiful. Look at all that ammo. Like Pac-Man. Oh, my tippy toes definitely almost just touched that. Laser beam. Both of my teammates just died to the laser. I quit. I told them they could join if they didn't troll, and they are trolling me. Doing the little secret jumping spot. I don't know how many people know about this, but subscribe if you didn't know about it. Or hit the like button. Or both. Here's where we're gonna get real saucy. Cool. Get back here. Oh! Even that enemy I only hit twice, and I got my full cold snap back. Where are my teammates? Okay, let's try and get some stasis grenades up there. And then hit this for bomber, which gives us a grenade back. And then if we direct hit that grenade, which we did, and then the seeker freezes him, we get the whole thing back. And then we can do it all again, except we didn't get the direct hit because we're bad at the game. But I hit a bunch of orange bar thralls, so basically got the whole thing back anyway. Magic. Wait, I'm gonna let the Invis Hunter get that one. I'm going up top. Perfect. All right, time to check on something real quick. Okay. I want to drag the boss into the cheese spot and just throw cold snap grenades at him and see how the shatter damage is. I've never just tested shatter damage alone, and I'm curious to see whether or not it's good. Where did he go? There he is. Come over here, you booger. I don't think we can fit 3 up here. No, we can, but, there we go. Okay, I think that's not horrible. Oh, teammate just got absolutely obliterated. Because I'm thinking if I continuously shoot at him... I think the trick is just mix cold snaps into your shots. Just like this. A cold snap, shot, then we'll hit another cold snap, shot. Although the problem there is that... Are my Ice Flare bolts re-freezing him? Because I can't tell if they are or not. Doesn't seem like they are. Yeah, I don't think so. The damage isn't bad. Alright, how does the damage look if my teammates are doing damage along with me? I'm the only one doing damage right now. Because in this circumstance, it doesn't really matter if the Ice Flare bolts are proccing, because they're not re-hitting the boss anyway. And then the second I break him out of freeze, that's when I can throw the next grenade. So So I can be throwing the grenades much more frequently. Uh-oh. He just got cooked. Okay, so we'll try it again. Okay, the second he breaks out of freeze, that's when the next grenade goes out. Okay, I think I messed that one up. Now I'll proc this for bomber. Yeah, this ain't bad. A little bit of extra boss damage. Oh, the conditional finality is crispy, though. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna try to get that res. I'm gonna pop this and freeze everything up. Get this res. And then I'm gonna make my way over here and start freezing up all these guys. And trying to get like a little position going. And then need my teammates to come over here to join me. Okay. Actually, I'll hunker down with the rift. I'm gonna clear my backside real quick first. Using my cold snaps and my ice flare bolts. Which is really easy because as you literally just saw, the ice bolts just like ran around and tracked everyone. And I'd imagine I can do the same thing here. And then maybe hit him. So we get a little stasis freeze on him. Get the rift down. I'm just going to try and hold this position. That is my one goal. Hold this position. Don't let anyone get past me. And I should be able to do that by just kind of chucking a bunch of cold snap grenades out. Hitting him with a little ice stick of destiny. Hit him with another cold snap. Which didn't end up tracking him, but it's fine because he was finishable. And worst case scenario, I have my conditional finality. To just hit him with a quick little freeze. Now the key thing here is going to be to kill that barrier champion. I'm going to try and start spreading ice flare bolts around. Get the rift down to proc bomber and to get some healing going. And then I really want to take out this barrier knight. Try and hit him from across the map. Keep having a visual bug with my bow. Oops. Cool. So those enemies are dead. Hit this guy with a little stick. And then I think I can just chill up here and continuously freeze all of the dudes that come up. Like this guy right here. Just triple boom. Get frozen. Then I'll run over here. Can throw another one. Freeze all these dudes. Never mind. That was a horrible idea. Let's go ahead and get the ice flare bolts going. Ooh. I just chunked out like a bunch of them. Hit the rift to proc bomber. Froze that guy as well. Go ahead and sauce him up. And then I think I'll get a finisher on this guy. And then throw an ice flare at this guy. Ice flare, cold snap. And I can't really dunk that, so I'm going to drop this ball right here so my invis hunter can go ahead and take care of that. And I'm just going to keep throwing a bunch of freezy stuff. Just going to keep freezing everything. My job, his job is to do the objective, my job is to control the battlefield. And then his shield's taken off. So now we can probably go back to the secret cheese spot. Trying to get his aggro to come over here. Keeps disappearing. Whoa. Not cool, buddy. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, float up here. And, hopefully we can fade around the corner here. Where'd he go? Found him. Let's get some conditional finality on him. Conditional finality's damage is pretty nice. Just unloading on him with the conditional. Nice. And then I'm gonna shoot some rockets right next to him. I don't want to shoot him right on top of his head because I think I'm a little too close. I think I'll take some splash damage. Yeah, just keep on with this. Maybe hop down. Freeze him up. And he's dead. Cool. Grandmaster Nightfall. Check. So, will it build? Absolutely yes. However, the one thing I do want to mention that I think is important to keep in mind is this build is definitely one that's a little more complicated and will take a little bit more practice on the user's end to reach the full skill ceiling of it. The individual that submitted it said that it took them a couple of years practicing and perfecting with it. I don't think it'll take people a couple of years to just understand how it works and to get good at it. But definitely a couple play sessions to master it the way that the build submitter probably envisioned it. Nonetheless, still definitely builds, has a ton of potential, has a high skill ceiling, and can definitely do a lot. Definitely delivers on the power fantasy that was promised. Is that control, freeze, control frost mage kind of thing going. It's almost feels like you're playing an MMO in that sense. Beautiful. I love it. Definitely wins 1,000 silver. Make sure to submit your build in the Discord server linked in the description or down in the comments down below if you want your build reviewed in the next video. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this one. Thanks so much for watching. As always, have a great day. Nice. Will it build episode 6? Is that 5 or 6? I think it was 6, right? It was 6. Episode 6 is done. Now, I know I said I wanted to do 2 Will It Build tonight, but that one took a lot longer than I thought it would. So, do we get a 7? I think we'll have to do 7 tomorrow. Or another day, depending on when I'm able to get on next. Because I still have a lot of stuff to do to prep for moving. And all that jazz. Ooh, we're at 50 subs today. Thanks, guys. I always appreciate all the subs, y'all. All the gifteds, all the resubs, all the primes. You guys always take good care of me. I've been getting, like, pretty decently high sub counts every single day. We are absolutely killing it over here. Alrighty. I think today was a pretty good day. Ever closer to moving day? I know, I'm nervous. Ever closer to moving day, indeed. I think I'm gonna wind her down for now, though. Relax a little bit, maybe play some Fortnite with some buddies. Maybe watch a little TV. I don't really know. Kind of do whatever. But I'm definitely a little exhausted. Streamed for 3.5 hours, and obviously I've been doing a ton of shit. In all facets of life right now. Just got a lot going on in general. So yeah, I want to make sure I'm taking care of myself. Want to make sure Everything's all good. Relax a little bit, all that good stuff. Well, that chest. So thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for all the support. Hope you enjoyed the stream today. I'll see y'all in the next one. Good night.